Now here's a list, and I'm sure you're very curious about the in-flight changes to the Maharaja that's going to happen as part of this makeover, because the Tatas obviously are not going to simply, make people fly in the same aircraft and airline experience. Here's the difference. The meals are going to be upgraded on priority by Taj. Taj is also owned by the Tatas. It's going to be on select routes. Beverage services across classes before meals. Special massage, a special message by a special audio message by Ratan Tata is going to be introduced on each of these aircraft. There will be highball wine glasses in first class and in business class. There will be porcelain cups in business class, melamine crockery and cups in economy class. So, everything just becomes a little more upscale, obviously. There will be blankets and pillows that will be made available to economy class passengers as well. Passengers will be addressed as guests. They'll be made to feel at home. It won't be the usual sort of experience that people have come to expect perhaps by Air India, even though there have been many, many good reviews as well. Proposed, punctuality. The punctuality is going to be a buzzword as far as Air India is concerned for takeoff and landing under the Tatas. But here are some big questions that are also being asked, because 18,000 crores is a fat sum of money that has been paid for Air India. It's finally with the Tatas. Can the Tatas turn around this financially strapped airline? Will the Tatas slash ticket prices? Can the Tatas give Air India a much needed facelift as is being proposed? Will the Tatas shuffle the current leadership to bring in more industry players? Will the Tatas clear pending arrears of pilots and employees, which is something that they've been thinking about for a very, very long time? So all of these questions, for both passengers as well as employees of Air India are going to be in the air for quite a while now. Sakshi Batra of Business Today, who's been on the front line of this very exciting story, joins me. Sakshi, good to see you. Very, very interesting day. I certainly didn't believe I'd, ever see this day. I actually started my career as a financial journalist, and I remember tracking all the buzz over, whether Air India could ever be privatized. So there's a sense of disbelief that the handover has happened. The kagas has been signed, the paperwork has been signed, the disinvestment file has been closed. But the question that everybody is going to be asking is, Kaise dikhega? What's it going to look like? What's the experience going to look like? And more importantly, Sakshi, by when will we see the new Air India?
Absolutely. Well, I have no answers to the questions that you're asking me. How is it going to be looking like, and by when do we see that? All eyes and ears onto that. Nothing has been made clear. It has been all under the covers so far from Tatas. But it is only fair. It has just happened, and it is going to be big bang affair for them to be taking over the reins of Air India once again after 69 years. We could only see what it really means for Ratan Tata to be getting Air India under the Tata Group back again, because on October 8, when it was finally sold off to Thales, Ratan Tata immediately wrote a message on Twitter, and he said that JRD Tata who was the former chairman of Tata Group. He would have been overjoyed to see this happen if he was alive. He only said, "Welcome back, Air India." That was the word that he actually mentioned right on October 8. So it actually means a lot for the Tatas. Of course, what we all as consumers, as flyers, would be looking out for would be a world-class airline, just like how N. Chandrasekaran first talked about today, right after the deal he signed. Today he met the Prime Minister. After that, all the papers were signed up, and the first thing that he said was that we are delighted to have Air India back to our stable, and now we want to make it into a world-class airline. So whether at all there will be, no comparison with the other Indian airlines that exist. And also remember, Tatas are, this is not the only airline where Tatas have a position. There is a Vistara, there is an Air Asia. They already hold some positions right there, but this is going to be absolutely special. Also because this has been a crown of the Indian airlines for a long time, and now it comes back to the Tatas. We will be looking at how the in-flight meals will be changed, and on-time flight. That is something that has been, disappointment so far for all the flyers of Air India, but at least all of those concerns perhaps will now be taken care of. 10 minutes before the flight has to take off, the the doors will be shut. That is what we are getting to hear, that is exactly what their focus is going to be. They want to, bring back the glory to the Maharaja. That is what we understand, Shiv.
Glory to the Maharaja. It's going to require a mindset change, completely a culture change, because, Air India has been in the doldrums for so long. It has really just taken its customers for granted in many ways. Even though there have been quite some improvements in the recent years, in general, it became a Sarkari airline with Sarkari culture. And I don't think only Air India is to blame for that. Sakshi, thanks for putting that into perspective for us. We certainly look forward to the Naya Air India taking wing very soon under its new owners, the Tatas, who've taken over starting today.